Don't miss the Texas 7-day Bank Holiday Bonanza. See your newspaper for great half-price offers. Come to Texas Homecare, open over the Bank Holiday weekend.
This is Wisk, the thicker, richer, more concentrated liquid. Wisk is so thick you simply pour it into the drawer of your machine like powder. Wisk is thicker because it has more concentrated cleaning power than other liquids. Power that gets to work immediately, reaching down into the fibers of every fabric, driving out dirt and attacking stains, bringing whiteness and brightness to all the wash. Thick, liquid Wisk. We make it thicker to make it better.
The Normans invade Exeter at the Devon County Show. Laying siege will be troops of livestock and over 500 trade stands. A pageant for the whole family from the 21st to the 23rd of May at the Devon County Showground, Whipton, Exeter.
Credit cards in one. Around the globe, Access puts you in control.
With Crown Plus 2, you can do anything you like. If you like it, crown it.
Walk the plank to the thundering Devil's Cauldron, the 90-foot White Lady waterfall, enchanting riverside walk. This is the excitement of Lidford Gorge. Unique costume collection, hillside gardens, rare trees and shrubs. This is the beauty of Killerton. Breathtaking Dartmoor views from a granite castle high above the Tean Gorge. This is the drama of Castle Droger. One of the finest carriage collections, rides through the park, ponies, woodland walks by the lake. This is the splendour of Arlington Court. Enjoy a family day out in Devon with the National Trust.
Because you can't see where your oil gets to, you need to be sure it's clinging, cooling, bathing, protecting every single part of your engine. Make sure. Fit the one moving part that sees to all the others. Castrol GTX, liquid engineering.
For 7 days only, Allied offers you a bank holiday bonus. Fabulous savings plus free credit. The credit price is the cash price on everything we sell. Thousands upon thousands of top quality carpets. Ready-made and made-to-measure curtains too. Free credit plus super savings. That's Allied's bank holiday bonus. Open bank holiday Monday.
Stuart Marsh proudly presents Ruff. Great shoe bargains from Shoe Value. High-tech trainers are just £9.99 for men's and £8.99 for girls and boys. Kids trainers only £3.99 and lots of fun colours to choose from. All at the Shoe Value nearest you today.
There is something for everyone at this year's Royal Bath and West Show at Shepton Mallet from the 27th to the 30th of May. Livestock, horses, crafts, flower and fashion show, steam engines, cookery demonstrations and over 700 trade stands. Bring all the family.
Before Action Southwest, let's take a look at programmes for this Thursday evening on TSW. In 5 minutes, a Border Collie and a working sheepdog are the contestants in That's My Dog. And then at 7:05, we've comedy and Who's the Boss. Nick Owen's keeping busy this week, and tonight he introduces the European Gymnastic Championships from Moscow at 7:30. Jonathan Dimbleby reports for this week at 8 o'clock. And then at 8:30 read some light relief with William and Hester in Fresh Fields. At 9 o'clock, more drama from the courtrooms of California in LA Law. Our regular news programmes runs a little later than usual following a party election broadcast. And then in place of brief lives, we join Jack Regan and George Carter for some fast-moving drama with The Sweeneys. Cover story is a little earlier than shown in the TV Times and looks at the acting career of Bob Hope. That's at 12 minutes to 12. The Postscript brings programmes to a close at 13 minutes past 12. That's all tonight here on TSW.
And welcome to Action Southwest. This is National Wildflower Week. The idea is to make us all more aware of wildflowers and how important they are to preserve, not just because they look good. It takes hundreds of years to develop woodland and the varied types of wildlife that are attracted to its shaded environment. But when woods disappear, so does the wildlife. Another rich source of wildlife are roadside verges, which we tend to take for granted. They aren't as beautiful everywhere as they are here in the southwest.
In Devon, we're very lucky with the very great range of beautiful verges that we have. That's thanks to the county council and the way that they manage them. In eastern parts of the country, for example, spraying and cutting very substantially means that you get very boring roadside verges. But here in Devon, we're lucky, and the method of cutting maybe only once a year, and different methods of cutting of different roadside verges means that we have a very great diversity of wildflowers in Devon's verges.
You mentioned spraying. What are the greatest threats to wildflowers all over the southwest?
I think probably the greatest threats are urbanisation, roads, changes in agricultural practice such as ploughing up of our species-rich pasture, artificially fertilising pastures which removes the diversity of wildflowers because it makes the ground too fertile, chemical spraying to remove weeds. Those are the greatest threats to our wildflowers.
What kind of flowers are in danger of disappearing or indeed have already disappeared?
In Devon, it's more a matter of quantities decreasing. In the country as a whole, something like 95% of our species-rich grassland has disappeared, and that's certainly reflected in Devon. For example, Culm Measures grassland is very much under threat. There's not an awful lot of that left at all, and that really has a very great diversity of flowers, and that's wet grassland, so you get things like the lovely ragged robin. In ordinary grasslands, you get green-winged orchids. So it's really a matter of things dramatically reducing in numbers rather than disappearing altogether.
I've never understood why people talk about wildflowers disappearing when things like, for instance, bluebells seem to be so prolific. Why aren't they under threat?
Well, in some ways they are under threat because bluebells are typically found in woodlands, and 40% of Devon's broadleaf woodlands have disappeared since the war. So although we still see massive quantities of bluebells around, they must have reduced in numbers because 40% of our woodlands have disappeared.
But isn't it just self-indulgence? I mean, there's not much use that wildflowers can be, so what's the point of keeping them?
That's absolute rubbish. There's a great deal of use to wildflowers. I mean, apart from looking very beautiful, they are a part of our natural heritage, our national heritage. In fact, as much a part of our national heritage as a Turner painting or Exeter Cathedral. But apart from their beauty, they also do have a very great importance because they're the basis of the food chain. Without the flowers, you don't have the butterflies. Without the butterflies, you don't have things for the higher animals to feed on. They're important for bumblebees to feed on sometimes, and bumblebees are important because they're pollinators. Wildflowers, our native wildflowers, are particularly important because they support all the other animals that come after them, if you see what I mean. What we hope to achieve in 1 week of Wildflower Week is to celebrate our beautiful heritage of wildflowers and to draw people's attention to the threat that wildflowers are under.
So if you'd like to find out more about how to preserve our wildflower heritage, ring us now on Plymouth 66 8855. From outdoor activities to useful indoor ones. You might already be a blood donor, but have you ever thought of organising a session? In the Penzance area of Cornwall, they're looking for a volunteer to organise their local blood donating sessions. So here's what you can get up to on our behalf this week. Help celebrate National Wildflower Week by contacting us for free leaflets and information, and organise blood donating sessions if you live near Penzance. Our number, as always, Plymouth 66 8855, and we're also on Oracle, page 246. You can phone us between now and 7 p.m. Keep trying if the line's engaged. We'd love to hear from you. Enjoy Wildflower Week. Good night.
Help me.
And a very good evening if you just joined us on TSW. Well, we start the evening together in a few seconds actually with That's My Dog. But don't forget in 35 minutes comedy with That's the Boss. Now, That's My Dog.
That's My Dog, starring this week's Spree the Border Collie and Susie the Sheepdog. Here's your host and General Dog's Body, Derek Hobson.
Thank you very much indeed. My goodness, you'd have seen the audience we had last week. They were terrible, but you're much better than me. Right, now we have 2 star pets to welcome to the show this time. We have Spree, who's 4, and a Border Collie, hello Spree, and a 2.5-year-old working sheepdog, and that's Susie. We welcome you warmly to the programme, and also, doggies and humans, welcome Louise Burton. Hello, baby. You know, I know you have to look after us all every week, but, you know, when you don't have to look after doggies, what would you like to be doing?
Well, I've always wanted to be in films. I was up for a part in Mona Lisa.
Oh, well, did you get it?
No, Bob Hoskins did.
Oh, I see. That figures, I suppose. Anyway, what about these 2 families? What are they this week?
Well, the Macintoshes are from Bell's Side near Motherwell, and they are Jin, Pamela and Sandra.
Yep.
And then we have the Thorpes from Lincoln, and they are John, Josie and Chris.
Welcome all that way to That's My Doggie, and in particular, all that way for you at Sea Light Spree, Spree for short. Hello. You're £44 and a Gemini.